When we learn a language, there are four skills that we need for complete communication. In our native language, we usually learn to listen first, then to speak, then to read, and finally to write. These are called the four language skills, also known as macroskills. Listening is a communication technique that requires the listener to understand, interpret, and evaluate what they hear. It is the most important skill in communication, involving processing sound waves, interpreting their meaning, and storing them in memory. Listening paves the way for other skills to develop because of its significance in speech, discussion, and freedom of expression. It helps everyone comprehend what is being said. Speaking is the delivery of language through the mouth. To speak, we create sounds using many parts of our body, including the lungs, vocal tract, vocal cords, tongue, teeth, and lips. In our own language, speaking is usually the second language skill that we learn. When two or more people speak or talk to each other, the conversation is called a dialogue. Speech can flow naturally from one person to another in the form of dialogue, or it can be planned and rehearsed, as in the delivery of a speech or presentation. Reading is a fundamental skill for learners, not just for learning but for life. It involves decoding symbols with the intention of deriving meaning from the text. Reading can be used for sharing knowledge, self development, or simply for relaxation. Writing is the process of using symbols to communicate thoughts and ideas in a readable form. It allows for a more meaningful and in depth transmission of ideas compared to speaking. The writing process includes pre-writing, drafting, revising, proofreading, and publishing. Viewing refers to the ability to perceive meaning from visual images and presentations. This process supports oracy and literacy. Visual representation of ideas can be done through drawings, photographs, organizational graphs and charts, videos, multimedia, and web pages. Languages are generally taught and assessed in terms of the four skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Listening and reading are known as receptive skills, while speaking and writing are known as productive skills. Listening to and reading content in the language you are learning is a great way to develop your vocabulary and comprehension skills. After learning the four macro skills, let us now find them in the K-12 basic education curriculum. The diagram is structured to illustrate the K-12 basic education curriculum framework. Here's a breakdown of its structure. Placing cognitive, social, and emotional and physical development at the center underscores their importance as the foundation of the educational experience. These areas are essential for the overall growth and well-being of the students. The four quadrants represent the main domains of learning that are built upon the central developmental areas. By placing them around the core, the diagram shows how these domains are interconnected and how they contribute to a well-rounded education. The continuous arrows and labels like spiral progression and feedback highlight the iterative nature of learning. This placement indicates that education is not a linear process, but one that involves constant reflection, assessment, and improvement. Positioning assessment and curriculum content on the outermost layer signifies their overarching influence on the entire educational framework. Assessment ensures that learning objectives are met, while curriculum content provides the structure and material for learning. This structured approach ensures that the curriculum is comprehensive, addressing all aspects of a learner's development while promoting continuous improvement and adaptation. Thus, these were the four macro skills and viewing in the K-12 curriculum. Study the PDF of the K-12 curriculum for more information and for a feature quiz.